Challenge against Ontario's law that closed 10 supervised drug consumption sites, including the ones in Kitchener and Guelph, continues to play out in a Toronto courtroom. Let's go to CTV's Colton Wiens for more. Colton, you spoke with a local harm reduction advocate who was in court today, helping with this ongoing charter challenge. What did you learn?
Well, Tony, I spoke with Michael Parkinson, who is a consultant on drug strategies and community health. Parkinson says not much new happened in court today, but he says time is of the essence. Parkinson says today in a Toronto courtroom, a large swath of lawyers continued arguing their case, but while the lawyers and judge explore the legality of closing the sites, those who use them still have nowhere to go. Without funding from the province, most of the sites in Ontario, including the Kitchener site at 150 Duke Street, have closed. Parkinson says the furniture in Kitchener has been removed and the lease on the building is coming to an end. But he says those fighting to reopen CTS sites aren't giving up. A number of affidavits have been filed asking for the sites to come back. The Waterloo Region Drug Action Team has also sent a letter to the region of Waterloo to consider providing emergency funding. Parkinson says one of the issues for that is the province has indicated it will not support the court injunction, and Section 3 of the Community Care and Recovery Act prohibits municipal support for consumption services without approval from the Minister of Health. While the province is opening what it calls heart hubs to provide care and support to drug users, Parkinson says without having somewhere safe for people to consume drugs, the heart hubs don't help with what's truly needed.
Across the province, it's one drug poisoning death every 2.5 hours. In Waterloo Region, it's every 2.5 days. So we could have already lost someone in Waterloo Region because of these delays, because of decisions. People will continue to use substances in more dangerous settings, more likely to see that happening in public because there is nowhere else to go, particularly if you're at the stage of addiction. Well, it's frustrating, right? We have an applicant who is local and others across Ontario, many others who are eagerly anticipating some relief here. Let's remember the Minister of Health, the Premier, could reverse this decision like right now. Right now, they could say, let's keep the CTS sites open, let's support them in line with the judge's injunction until all the charter issues can be resolved. And that's the kind of decision we would look for in the interest of public service from our elected officials.
Now, despite municipalities being barred from funding a site, a Cambridge councillor has put forward a motion to request funding from the province for a CTS site to continue in Kitchener. Now, that motion will be heard at a Region of Waterloo committee meeting tomorrow. And although the Kitchener site has closed, a new building has been earmarked for a potential location. Parkinson says while it would need a federal exemption and some kind of funding, without the sites, more people will keep dying.